So this is the Airline, how is it called? Airline, I believe. I put a lot of orange drops in it, that green plate capacitor, some resistors a long time ago. This is the first IF up here, I believe. Second IF is right back here. They gypped out and didn't give it a third IF. Third IF would have been right there. So this has first and second IF, gypped out on the third IF. Back way behind here is the vertical output tube there. That's a 12W6. These tubes are in a string, a series string. So these capacitors back there are vertical and some are automatic gain control. I think some of the voltage may have been slightly, should have been somewhat higher on the orange drops, maybe, I can't remember. There's, it looks like the audio output. Vertical output would be where audio output tube is right here, I think, where it gets so black. Here's the horizontal output. Horizontal oscillator is, what is this? Damper tube right here. Horizontal oscillators behind the ring and coil, which is a 7AU7 or something, 12AU7 or 7AU7. I don't remember. It's got a kind of curvy tuner, 2 tubes, 7-pin and a 9-pin, I would believe. There's the video amplifier capacitor going to the cathode. I think that's up there. That's probably the vertical output right up here. So this little one is audio output right there. Behind the IF can. I think the picture tube is weak, but it does well enough in the dark. So I did screw this switch up. You gotta, in order to use this switch, you gotta shut the TV off. How the hell does that work? Shut the TV off and then unplug it. The on-off switch is not working, and the only thing the switch does is turns the brightness up. So you unplug it, you don't get the white dot. I don't think the AC is hooked up to it, just the part that shuts, that turns the brightness up all the way. So, anyways, so horizontal output tube. This one, the 7AU7 or whatever it is. That goes right behind here. The audio output is this one. This is sound detector stuff, I think. It could be a synchronized tube too. More tubes sitting here. Oops. This is an IF. That's an IF. This is the video output. And the synchronizing tube, the video output on that side, and probably the synchronizing thing there. The Here's what I put in instead of the sand resistor. Fusible sand, I put this in. I think it's a 6.8 ohms, I think. This tube here is the detector and the I think one side is some diodes and the other side is a triode for first IF, I think. Our first audio amplifier, I mean. I got some Nichicons in here. There's a Nichicon there, then orange drops, a green capacitor that I put in there. I put some stuff in over at this side. I removed the mica capacitors a long time ago. I put some of these maroon ones in there. And a resistor. It looks like this resistor should still be replaced. This, I think it's a 330K, 1 watt. I don't have reading glasses on, so this capacitor here must be a horizontal drive adjustment. There's a capacitor, old one I never replaced on the horizontal. There are some blue capacitors in here, way back here. That was the ones in the picofarads. I think there's 2 of them. The blue capacitors seem to be holding out, I think. So far. Oh, here's the other one across the ringing coil. I wouldn't mind putting the originals back in. What kind of TV is? I think it's a Silvertone. I'll have to look. I'll put the tubes back in it here. Looking at this area, I put a few resistors in there. Well, this one on the left hasn't been replaced. This one goes in here. Back here, the 7AU7. Put that in. It's supposed to have a shield over it. I don't think I had one. So I put the 7AU7 back in. Could be a 12AU7. Okay. Flyback tube goes there. No, damper tube. Flyback's in the rear. Okay. Damper tube. Flyback's way back here. That's like a 22 number. I'm just moving things around. That's why I'm into this. All kinds of dust. They keep flying these jets over us and dropping crap on us. They say now they're calling it, what are they calling it now? They're calling it something they're dropping on us to mislead missiles or something if we get bombed. That's the latest scam they're landing on us. But last year we didn't get no bees until way into the season, so they're bullshitting us. This tube there is the, that one back there is the, well, this one here's a 7-pin, so I would assume this one goes here. This is that 3BN4 or something. That I think it's like a 3BN4 or something. Audio detection and all that stuff. I'll leave it out and read it after. I'll put it in for a while. That one requires a shield for sure. So if we were to put this other tube back here, I would assume it's this fatty. And it goes in towards me. That's the one that's maybe a couple diodes or so, and then be the first audio amplifier. Audio output is back here, right there. That's like a 12 CU6 or something like that. 12 CU, what is it? Something like that. That's a 2022 or something. It starts with a 22. I didn't take it out. I didn't want the wire to break on me. And up here is your stash. Ouch. It looks like, I can't remember, I should put some high voltage putty on that. I have some. And your high voltage rectifier right here. 9-pin tube. Couple new resistors up there. I did this a few years back though, this TV, when I bought it. So when I unplug this, I gotta shut it off and then unplug it, or unplug it and then shut it off, and this will put the brightness way up so you don't get that dot, burn a black hole on the front. This tube here must be the video. I don't know what it says. I can't read it without glasses. I can't read it. I would assume it'd be like a 6AU8 or something like that. But I don't know for sure. Or a 6AW8A. 6AW8A. I think it faces towards me. A little towards 4 or 5 o'clock here. There. It's in. Okay, this one here is a 6CB6 or something. 3BC6 or whatever. 4BC6, one of those numbers. Looks pretty blackened. The first one is this one. This one is 3, I think it starts with. 3D something. 3DK6. I think it's written right here. I'm not sure. 3BZ6, I think. This one goes in over this way. I think. There it goes. Okay, and this one goes in right here, which is a simple one to do. Shouldn't have said that. There it goes. Okay, the tuner tubes, I don't know if I can pop those out or not. They require young fingers. Sylvania, something. I think I thought it was going to be a Radio Shack. Three GFs, three something. See if I can see it. It looks like a 3 in. Oh boy, I can't make it out. 9-pin one is right here. These might be in the way. Might be a dumb idea to take these out. It actually is a dumb idea. It doesn't come out. I don't know how I tested it before. These are in the way. Oh boy. Well, well, that was not a good idea taking that out, I guess. I had to test it. There she come out.
Wow, that's incredible. There's been creams, there's been lotions, concealers. Nothing works like this. Are you serious? Like I looked at
So it goes down slightly to the right, slightly counterclockwise, I should say. And this one is 11 o'clock or something like that. 10 o'clock position. I'll get up and turn it around. This is, well, I can't remember when I looked at it. 5, I can't remember. And I think a 2. I couldn't read this one. This one I read, but I forgot it already. So we got a 3, what was it? A 3DK6 and a 3 BZ6. Back here is a 12W6, which is vertical output. And these orange drops are vertical capacitors and some automatic gain control stuff around there. That is the diodes for detection of the audio, and it's also going to be the first audio amp to that power tube, audio output tube. This is for synchronization. This is video output and key or whatever it's called. This is this is for audio too, I think. This is for synchronization, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, vertical output, 12W6, second IF, 3BZ6, first IF, 3DK6 or whatever. Video output and the keter key, whatever, the snapper. And I gotta get up. Tuner input, horizontal flyback, vertical output way back here. Audio output. I don't know if there's a choke in here. I don't think so. power supply stuff up here. I think there's one duct in on the backside someplace up there too. That there's some. I think there's some capacitors that I had to kind of shift around so that they wouldn't touch the picture tube. There's a big transformer here. Well, wait a minute. This is. Well, this big transformer here would be the vertical output. Then this is probably a choke up here. That's probably a choke. Vertical output right there behind the tuner, and audio output down there, I'd assume. I do have the photo facts on this. Here's the shield, one of them. Back on here. This is Orange Beginner's Corner, April 13th, 2026. I put the shield on this one. I think that's the first IF. That's second IF. I think that'd be more important. I don't have a shield. I could put a shield on that eventually. I have shields. Sound system. Pure tone comes out of there. That looks like a paper electrolytic, but it's not. It's the horizontal oscillator coil, ringing coil.
What if I just did? I hated it. I wanted to live. We're gonna do whatever it takes to make you happy. You stop it right now.
I use this one at night. Doesn't get very bright though. I will do a picture tube test on it again. Back on here. Here she is. What I have on her. Put my reading glasses on. So up here we have 330 microfarads. Those are those ones that were kind of in the way. We got the 2BN4 and the 5CG8. The other half is right here. We have the, I think I put like that 6.8 ohms there or something. Sometimes I thought I might have replaced these. Afraid I might burn out the picture tube if they short out, but I can't remember. So here's this thing, and there's the other okay, horizontal AFC. So here's the horizontal oscillator. So here's that one tube synchronization, the 3BZ6 and a 3CB6. I think I have a 3D so 3DK6 I think is in there. 3BN6, and I think there's some more 3BN6 here. Where is it? There's more to it than that, I think. Maybe not. So 17 CBP4. So horizontal output is a 25 DN6. I thought it was 22 something. I think you can put a 12AU7 in there. I don't think it makes a difference. It might be better because this is probably rated for 117 volts versus 120. Okay. Anyways, I think it just takes 6.3 volts and socket number 3, I believe. I'll look it up. Back on here. The ion trap is right here. I fiddled with that before to get the best brightness. So it's D 6.3. Just low. We're way over here. Cutoff will pull all the way this way. I don't have to go that far. Quality. What's the other direction? Should be sitting there, I think. This should be on read line, so we'll read the line. It's saying above 120 volts, so I'm going to put it on calibrate and adjust. Where is it? This one. This one. This one. So it was on a little bit above 120, which is the black. So I'm going to put it in between the black and the green. 6.3. So this should be lit up, I would assume. We're on black and white. Calibrate. Heater to cathode leakage. So here's heater to cathode leakage, and it's right here. Don't go above that. Go through it quickly here. Grid 1 is next. It's on grid 1. Don't go above that. Next will be quality and cutoff. So quality and cutoff. I think cutoff we have to turn it up 2 marks. Two divisions. Up 2 divisions, I believe. Now we'll throw it on this. I feel a vibration, so I have the polarity incorrect. I think you can do this. This is legal to do this. This one. Then you feel better on your test. It says in the directions, if you don't like it the way it is on low, you can put it. You can put it to 2, to high. Make you feel better. We'll let it sit for about 15 minutes. Come back to it. I never use this. I don't want to. I feel the vibration. 60 cycle. This here socket is a little loose, so I just kind of got to really take it easy. It is socket number 3. Okay, see where we left off. So she's up in the green now. And I still have these on low. I'm not cheating. Like this, I'm not cheating. Okay, but we got to go back to read line. And read this. So we're right just a smidge above 120. Put on calibrate. Wait a minute. Calibrate. And I'll get it just a smidge above the black line here. Not much. And the next one, I can feel the vibration still. Heater to cathode leakage, which is here. Don't go above it. Next one is grid 1 leakage. Next one, well, this should be off. Start over. This is calibrate. Heater to cathode. Fine. Grid 1. Also fine. Cutoff. Now cutoff climbed way up here, so we'll pull back on cutoff. It's supposed to be way, you're supposed to be way down here, cut off way counterclockwise, and then come up, put it up 2 bumps, 2 divisions. Where was it? It was on just a smidge below 0, so I'll just put it a smidge below that second one. Okay, now quality. Where am I? No. I don't want to go there. That's for this stuff. I'm going to switch that. So now we'll probably, see, I pulled back on the cutoff, I'll probably get a crappier result. Because you got to let this stuff warm up and the picture tube warm up. So I'm still unquestionable. So we'll leave it at that. It's what it is. I know the picture tube ain't really bright, and you know, I still use it at night. Okay, this is at Orange Beginner's Corner on the side. We're done. Questionable. I think the dust would go up. You'd think. Okay, it's back on. Psst. No, it's not leaking. There's one of those blue capacitors way in the back, I think. It might be a RF choke. No, that's around vertical. It's a capacitor. Choke could be around the video output, which is right here. Peaking coil or whatever they're called. That would be around this tube. That's it.